Howdy, with this video, I want to go over the self-regulated learner essay, make sure we're all on the same page. Doing this video on Saturday, September 14th, and the first two paragraphs of this assignment are due on Tuesday, September 17th. We'll talk about that here in a second. To go to the essay assignment, you're going to go to the content page. Then under essay project assignments, you'll see the self-regulated learner essay. Click on that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and download it so I can scroll and stuff a little bit more easily. Pop up here in a second. But basically, you're going to write a 550-word essay discussing any two of the profile points of a self-regulated learner as they apply to you. In other words, this essay is about how you are a good student or might work towards one of these points to be a better student. And when you look at the points, we could all work on some of these. Nobody's good at all of them. What you can do in this essay is pick like maybe one point that you're good at, one point you need to work on. If you want to mix it up a bit, you can do two you're good at or two you're bad at. Or not bad at, but need to work on maybe. But for the 4-paragraph format, the first paragraph is going to be your introduction, and then you're going to lead that into a thesis statement. Then you're going to spend a body paragraph on one of those profile points, and then the last paragraph will be your concluding paragraph. But you got to stay focused on your experience. You're not going to tell the reader how they can become a better self-regulated learner. You're going to talk about why you're a good one or how you could be a better one. The first 3 paragraphs should be at least 150 words. The last one should be 100 words. That's where I get the 550 word count minimum. Should have good figurative language, good sense of example. We're building on that descriptive paragraph assignment where you talked about the food. In your body paragraphs, again, you should have good description, good figurative language, good sense of example, and developing those examples to show us exactly why you're good at something or why you might need to work on something. Particularly when you're talking about something you may need to work on, what's your desk look like can be kind of a fun thing to start describing. If you're finding sandwiches from last year under a pile of papers, which I've been in there a couple of times, you want to start, what's your desk smell like all of a sudden. Know you or its. Should be doing any research for this essay. This is about your experiences. You read these profile points when you did journal entry number 4. Again, you're going to pick 2 of these. You're going to spend a paragraph on each one. And you want to find one you can kind of sink your teeth into and talk about a little bit. Controlling and the learning environment to eliminate or reduce distractions might be one I'd pick. I have 5 children, 3 of them still in the house. Finding quiet time and time by myself to grade papers or to make videos or whatever can be a challenge. I didn't have to work to control that learning environment. Same thing at work. I'm in my office, people always knocking on the door, got emails coming in. How am I going to control my environment so I can get my work done? Are you good at asking help? Utilizing aids to accommodate areas of weakness. You can see some of these aren't mutually exclusive. They might combine them a little bit to make them your own a little bit in the essay. Do you attribute failure to use of ineffective strategies? Another one I struggle with, I'll keep doing the same thing over and over and over and just getting madder and madder and madder and madder. Not getting anywhere. So sometimes I don't attribute my failure to ineffective strategies. I just keep doing the same thing. You have good confidence. Part of success is thinking you can get it done, right? But you're gonna go read through these. Pick 2 that apply to you that you can work with, and gonna put them into an essay format. And there's a sample essay up there on D2L. If we get to it. They're here under essay project assignments as well, or it is. It's down here, sample self-regulated learner essay. And again, I'm going to download that because it's easier for me to work with. So once you pop up a little quicker. You're going to see in the sample essay that, whoa, got big there. There's commentary on the side. So, sometimes I'm going to make a comment because you're like, this doesn't seem quite like what I'm doing. This is a dual enrollment student doing this. So she's probably going to have a different experience than maybe you have, or maybe not, I don't know. But for the first paragraph, you're going to introduce yourself, kind of tell us what kind of student you've been in the past, what kind of student you are right now, maybe what you're working towards. And it's different for everybody. If I was writing this essay, I'd talk about last time I was in high school was in 1982. So if I was starting college for the first time, it'd be a pretty big gap in my formal education there. if I was starting to do this essay here in this class. Some of you may have just graduated from high school back in May or June. But kind of give us a sense of who you are as a student, what are some of your basic goals, and then you want to get down to a good, clear thesis. And that thesis is the one sentence that tells us what your essay is going to be about. And for the first two paragraphs that are due on Tuesday, this is what I'm really want to see pretty quickly to make sure you're on the right track. You want to see that introduction, then the thesis. As a self-regulated learner, I have become successful at planning and organizing my work and controlling the learning environment around me to reduce distractions. So very clear thesis. It's going to tell us what 2 points she's going to talk about, and we're going to and then she's going to spend a paragraph detailing each of those. I'm not going to read this to you. You can read faster than I can talk. But kind of notice she goes through, gives some good examples. Right? She's going to talk about her planner. She's going to start talking about sticky notes, color coding, highlighting. What exactly does she do to stay organized and why she's good at it? And sometimes on the commentary, I'll point out, she could develop this example maybe a little bit more. She's doing a good job doing the basic format, getting the ideas out there and developing those ideas with figurative language and good examples. This one she's talking about controlling her learning environment. If you say you like to listen to music, go ahead and tell us what kind of music you like to listen to. What keeps you focused on your work? Many people can't do music that has lyrics in it. They need the word's not coming to you, but music with no words. Anyway, but make sure you're developing your examples well, showing us how you control your learning environment or whatever profile point you've chosen. If you're going to talk about how you motivate yourself to get your work done or whatever it is you're going to do. In the last paragraph, your conclusion, you might don't just restate your thesis. You want to tell us kind of the big picture. If you can do this, get your self-regulated learning skills going in this class. How's that going to apply to other classes? How's it going to apply to your career or your family life? Right? I have 5 kids. If we're not organized and we don't have a plan, that turns into chaos pretty quickly. So those skills that I might use as a student are also applied to my family life. And you're going to see, with this sample essay, I don't always pick the perfect essay, but I'm generally pick one that kind of follows the format that meets the basic requirements, and something you can kind of look at and get a good idea of what I'm looking at. But that's what I'm looking for. The first 2 paragraphs are due Tuesday, so I'm looking for that introduction paragraph with a good, clear thesis, and then a body paragraph developing one of those points using good examples, figurative language, good description. Like I said, we're just basically building on that food paragraph and using those same skills and putting it into an essay format. If you have any questions about it, be sure and let me know, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.